Beautiful day out in the sun today, 35 degrees Celsius. I'm here troubleshooting a no AC call. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 units. And I've discovered 3 out of the 4 units are down, no AC. All with the same problem, which is a pretty common problem on New York units. Pull off this panel. Found it just like this. Belt off, sheave off. Once again, it's a very common issue with Yorks. They do not tighten the set screws enough from the factory. And if a proper startup isn't done and that's not corrected, sheave falls off. This guy was locked out on low pressure and freeze protection. Open this guy up over here, another York unit, same problem. But this time, look how worn out this is. So on all of these guys, we have to replace the shafts, the sheaves, the belt, maybe even the bearings, depending on how hard they are to get out. This guy here was okay. I checked the tightness of the sheave, it was all right. And this guy over here, another unit, sheave fell off, was not tight enough. Look how loose this guy is. It's got play as well. It's a pretty common issue here for these York units, I find. Most of these York units, they don't come with the sheaves tight enough from the factory, so you gotta really tighten them down. What I prefer to do myself is whenever I have a new York rooftop unit, I actually like to take these off and I put on new sheaves with bushings. So I find sheaves with bushings, they never loosen off. You're almost 100% guaranteed it's not gonna slip off ever. But when you have these little tiny set screws and people don't tighten them properly, they don't know the triple technique, what you're supposed to do, the best way, stick your Allen key on with a long T-handle, tighten down the set screw, loosen it off, tighten it down again, loosen it off, tighten it down a third time. And when you do that, it makes a nice little dimple on the key and it's not as likely to loosen off. I always use these long T-handles when tightening down any set screw because you can get a lot more torque. So that's it for today. Just something to always remember. If you have a York rooftop unit that's brand new and you're started up, double check, triple check, those sheaves are tight. As I'd say, 50% of the units have issues with these days if you don't tighten them down properly during startup. We did not do this startup in this building. What else did I notice? No P-trap. No P-trap installed. That one, no P-trap installed. This one had no P-trap installed. And this guy, no P-trap installed. This is a pretty common thing when you don't do startups by a qualified company. Problems like this come up.